Let's see if it works. Let's see if it stays on this time. Alright. We're good. And now we open the widgets. Analytics. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna remove the DVR shit. Alright. No, thank you, Todd. Alright, let's start this bitch. You're good. So will I. Gamers, rise up, folks! Hashtag Gamergate. Hashtag Pizzagate is real. I'm just kidding. It is very rare to have someone on YouTube. But then again, we've been seeing that recently, especially during this evening's Salt Mine stream. We had one hell of experience with our favorite hambeast, Shanny for Christ. According to what most people have told me, or at least what most people have collected, was the fact that Shanny decided to, well, go complete and utter bonkers towards one of my favorite people in this community, Dragnot Silvas, and pretty even for Shanny standards. So, sorry about that one. That was the wrong one. Anyway, what I was gonna do is do this live stream, just to alleviate my frustrations after seeing the whole shit show that I had to witness. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. It wasn't a baby carrot. Anyway, it has come to my attention that Shanny is going complete jihad on people who talk about her. And several of those people involve, again, Dragnot Silvas, as well as a few other people, including Alright Alex and Fafik Geeky. And most of the shit that's happening is going on back to back. As of recently, of 2 days ago. You know what's funny is that, 2 days ago, I did a stream reacting to G-Man's belligerent idiocy. And during those 2 days, during that stream, Shanny decided to go full on bitch mode. As usual. And when you have something like this, you know goddamn well that pain and idiocy will ensue. Here we go.
Poor little victim, 'cause Shannon said something about her. Oh, you poor little victim. You poor little victim. You remember when the Christians were attacking you, you little poor little victim? And Shannon came along, and stood by you. And people stopped attacking you. You remember when I did that for you, bitch? You remember when I did that for you, bitch? Went up against my brothers and
XX.
sisters in Christ to stick up for you.
I wonder who she's...
Little victim.
I wonder who she's talking about in this... Well, I wonder who she's talking about, guys. I wonder who she's talking about, Todd. In this stream, 2 days ago.
That's what I always do. People ask, hey Shannon, can you help me out? Stick up for me, little, please? And you know what? I do. And I never get it in return.
Yep. She's the victim here. She's the poor, sad victim who did nothing wrong but make a complete and utter ass out of herself. Honestly, I've seen this behavior before. Countless of times, with many lolcows. And most of them are somewhat unaware that they're, well, being bad people. I've seen this in the diaper furry community. I've seen this in the Sonic fandom. Hell, I've even seen this with the bronies and, well, I did mention furries. But the utter spurginess of Shanny, for Christ, and her myriad of
people from actually treating you like shit. I said it's not a good Christian way to do. But can you do that for me? Can you give me the same fucking respect? No. No, instead you give excuses. You give excuses because you know.
I wonder who she's talking about. I wonder what this who's this addressed to. It could be addressed to Fiona. I could be wrong, but it's obvious that she's talking to Fiona. Because Fiona made a video response to her on, I want to say Tuesday night, but I'm not too sure yet.
Well, here's the trick. You were never my friend. You were never my friend. You didn't even try to be my friend, and I tried for every single one of you.
Okay, it is addressed to Fiona.
Every single one of your friends. You know, by giving you guys money, by being nice.
Well, by giving people money, you mean giving people Rev's money, which I haven't seen you give me money. I mean, then again, it's highly unlikely that I'm gonna make a profit or off of these videos, off these live streams, because I know YouTube's policies are completely out of the window this time. Well, I guess I'm destined to die poor. Carry on.
Nice to you, by consoling you, by being there if something happened to you or me. And you know what I got in return?
Honestly, it's funny to see her lie continuously because I'm gonna agree with her mom on this.
When something horrible happened to me, I got laughed at. I got treated like shit.
And rightfully so. I'm going to say, yeah, she pretty much deserved it, right, guys? And honestly, I salute you, Fiona, for sticking up for standing up again, for sticking up for yourself, because it's obvious this hambeast, as what I will be referring to Shanny from now on, doesn't give us the same decency as you try to give her, as what other people try to give her, and yet she doesn't return the favor, even though she claims she's a good Christian. And but the videos that she posts on her YouTube channel speak a different story.
I didn't get any sympathy. I didn't get anyone saying, "Are you okay?" No, I got shit. I got laughed at. You deserved it.
Well, didn't she deserve it? I mean, honestly, this is downright sad for her, but funny for us because, well, I hate to say this to you, Shanny, for Christ, but again, it's your own damn fault. If you post videos spouting out obnoxious rhetorics, be prepared for consequences, because honestly, these lolcows are all alike to me, in a sense, that they would end up using their mental illness as a crutch to, well, alleviate themselves from criticism. And this is a frequent and repetitive thing for Shanny. The utter spurginess of her going on YouTube, spouting out nonsense, and blaming everyone but herself for all her own problems. For almost a year and a half, for almost 5 months since I've known her, she has done nothing but make video after video, bitching and complaining, throwing a temper tantrum, and acting like she's the victim. And whenever people refuse to accept the bullshit that she and her cadre of idiots spew, they go into a tirade and act like it's everyone's fault.
Why? Because I help people out? Because I spent my whole YouTube helping this person out, sticking up for this person, sticking up for this person, being a player killer.
I'm BS. Yeah.
My whole YouTube, I've been doing.
Same here, Todd. I am pissed that Shanny would accuse Dragnot of sexually harassing her. And then again, this is Shanny for Christ. The perpetual victim who will blame her mother for sexually assaulting her. And of course, she basically just said that Dragnot raped her. Right? Even though she didn't really say it. But her words are basically mean a lot in other terms. And I do agree she can just fuck right off. And god damn it, please don't. And god damn it, Shanny, please don't bring Kingdom Hearts into your mess. I mean, I can see the Keyblade in the background. And it really pisses me off that you would be a fan of things that some of us do find and like and enjoy, which really pisses me off that you are a person that likes that shit too. Why don't you just go and find yourself another hobby? Like, I don't know, make a Sonic Recolor and claim it's your original piece.
Helping people out, saying, hey, stop being an asshole to someone. And then I'm treated like I'm an asshole for helping people out. My whole fucking YouTube.
Pretty much.
My whole fucking YouTube, helping people out. Trying to turn my controversial.
Yeah, she tried. Yeah, I know she tried to ask drag for dick pics, but then again, she goes around saying that drag emotionally raped her, which I'll continue to use that term. I mean, she's basically like Christian in this sense, blaming other people for her own problems. Like I said, and there are times where she, you know what, we're not going to open up that can of worms just yet until things get a little more interesting. Even now, we're just going to assume that she's going to go on a tirade trying to get Dragnot banned from YouTube. Only to fail and fail. And when that doesn't work, she'll resort to verbal threats. and threats of physical harm on Drag and his family. Because that always works, right?
Into the norm. Trying not to make it into such a big deal. Trying to bring peace to people, and I get
Yeah, she's not allowed to like the shit that I like, too. Like Marvel and DC. She's not allowed to like that shit either, because... And I don't know why, because she makes other fans look bad. Talking about inventing Harley Quinn. Bullshit. Dude, Paul Dini and Bruce Timm invented Harley Quinn. Arlene Sorkin also invented Harley Quinn. You are just a big, fat, ugly moron. I'm sorry, I was going to say the big R word. The hard R word. That basically demeans mentally handicapped people. But then again, I'll just say the C-tard word, the Chantard word, because it's more suiting for her, because she is basically the folly of Chan culture. The type of person you would post on... She is kind of like the type of person that you would blog about on 4chan. In 4chan's free text stories. Referring to her as a lamb, I refer to it as a hambeast.
over again, even though I helped you with...
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? She says that she has 2 bodyguards with AK-47s? Oh my god. I knew she would go that far. Eventually, she's gonna start saying that if people refuse to take those videos down, those videos on her, that people make videos on her, when she with like police and detectives and FBI, hell, she tried to like tweet Donald Trump to terminate the Geek Room's channel. I don't know if you've watched this YouTuber called Rogue the Internet Man, who does videos similar to the former YouTuber, Mr. Mediker. But he also reads like Quickie articles. Quickie articles refers to a website called the Wikipedia, which chronicalizes the man-child Christian Weston Chandler and all of his past endeavors. If you want to take a look at the Quickie and look up some of the articles, some of it might be funny if it weren't so sad. And I've done videos where I I did like Quickie readings. Well, one video on my channel, but it's just the one video, and I hope to do more later on down the road.
G-Man, a bunch of people attacking you all the fucking time, and you can't help me out. You stand by. You have so much respect for the community.
Well, Fiona does have a lot of respect in the community, unlike you, Shanny. Unlike Shanny, Fiona has more credibility and more sense of not going on a tirade, bitching at her minuscule audience. Then again, she is basically considered a lol cow. And obviously, lol cow. according to some people, Shanny is not autistic, even though she claimed she could have been, or just used it as an excuse. Which wouldn't surprise me if she actually did use autism as an excuse. Which would piss me off, because there are real autistic people out there who don't act like utter children and throw bitch fits over trivial things.
You can't even stand up and say, enough. Enough. You can't even do that. You can't even do that for me when I've done it for you so many times.
The funniest thing... Like Fiona said, she has no pressing matters to worry about lately. The funniest thing is Fiona mentioned, she is blocked on Shanny's channel anyway. So how the fuck was she supposed to comment? Exactly! How the fuck is... Yeah, exactly! How the fuck is Fiona supposed to comment on your channel, Shanny, when you blocked her? Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes I get my words mixed up. Bitch, you have no integrity either. Your house looks like something out of an 80s horror film. Well, technically, your house looks like an episode out of My Strange Addiction. Your ugliest sin inside and out. And you're a hambeast who is over 600 pounds and gaining extreme amounts of weight to the point where you can almost become considered a planet. Prove it. Well, because you blocked her. So, how the fuck is she gonna respond to you, dumb fat... hambeast?
You're a phony and you're a fraud.
So are you. Look who's talking. You claim to be a good Christian woman, and yet you stay stupid shit that the trolls are feeding on. And I know the Geek Room aren't the damn dirty trolls. I mean, they have a good sense to call you out on your bullshit. But other people who are less considerate are gonna target you. Well, hell, they've already targeted you. But I digress.
That's why I'm going after you.
Exactly.
You have an ability to stop shit and
Exactly. Shanny, you basically lay in bed all day. You don't work. Neither... Hell, you don't even cook for your family. You buy DoorDash for your kids. And you don't even clean. And I know that's hypocritical because I'm not usually tidy myself, but I digress.
don't. And then you claim Jesus Christ and you don't even stop it. You don't even try to be a peacemaker.
It's not her job, Shanny. Get over it. Oh, wait. This is Shanny, for Christ. The perpetual victim. Of course she's not going to get over it. She'll never get over it because she is that petty.
You don't even try to be a peacemaker. You just spit in someone's face and be like, look at me. No, 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 no.
Has Shanny threatened to kill someone? has she ever gone on someone's account someone and threatened to like hunt them down and kill them, or have someone hire like a hitman to take them out or snuff them? Exactly. I agree with you, Todd. Fiona wasn't aware that this shit was happening. And yes, the world doesn't revolve around Shanny. It revolves around the sun. Why don't you go fly your big ass into the sun, Shanny? Oh wait. No aircraft would be able to lift you, so basically you're stuck. Maybe I don't know. She'll probably say you're dead.
I was there when you needed someone.
Prove it. Prove that you were there.
I was there to tell people to stop.
No. You basically acted as a moderator and blocked almost everyone in the chat. Just like you did with G-Man.
When you asked me to. Thanks for returning the favor, stupid woman.
You're a stupid woman yourself, Shanny. You never finished high school. You don't have a job. You lay up in bed 24/7. And when you're not busy terrorizing the internet with your compulsive escapades, you're a jerk to your family. Hell, you beat your husband. Well, one time you struck Jason with a fetish whip, and you got arrested for it.
Jesus is going to talk about you in this
Lucifer's gonna talk about you in this, Shanny.
scenario on Judgment Day.
Once Von Helton summons Satan,
And you're not going to have a good report card.
you're not gonna have a good report card too. I'm betting that if there is a God, or if there is some sort of holy entity or an afterlife, if by some circumstance, yes, I'm Catholic myself, but just for the people in the chat who aren't religious, if there is some form of afterlife, and you are standing at the gates of St. Peter's, it's obvious enough that Jesus is going to look at all the videos that you've made, including the OnlyFans account, and all the things you've said to people who weren't being mean to you. He's going to look at you with a stern look and say, "Get out of here. You're not welcome here." And he's going to pull the lever, and you're going to plummet into the ground, causing a Tunguska blast level explosion as soon as you reach the eternal river of fire. According to some people who follow me on YouTube, Ella Tallulah. Love you, honey. Hope you're doing well.
Because when Jesus Christ looks at you and be like, why didn't you stop the fight? Why didn't you just stand up for your sister in Christ and actually be courageous for once? And do the right
Directly that I know of. The amount of fuel to put Shanny into orbit doesn't exist yet. Maybe when we figure out anti-gravity. you can tell she is actually projecting. Because that statement where she said, I want them to love me and only me, is basically Shanny for Christ in a nutshell. That's basically her YouTube channel, is her asking people to love her and only her, and no one else. It's almost as though she's trying to force people to pay attention to her.
I didn't want to do the right thing. I didn't want to actually have integrity.
You don't have integrity to begin with, bitch. So I suggest you deal with your shit and leave Fiona alone, you fat, malignant tumor. Look at those meaty sausage hands. There is no knuckles.
Judgment. You wicked woman full of iniquity. Get away from me.
Die! Not really. Die! Monster, you don't belong in this world. Die, monster, you don't belong in this world. Anyway, there is more. This is basically a continuation. But these other videos are basically a continuation of Shanny bitching at Fiona for not sticking up to her.
I'm such an awful person.
Yes.
Such an awful person.
Yes.
Basically, you're home without their consent.
Die, monster, you don't belong in this world.
That's over. That's why you're holding a grudge, and that's what
Well, basically, you are a creepy stalker, I guess. So, and you basically look like something that belongs in a body horror film from 2005. Yeah, I said that. And I'm talking about that shitty movie.
You ever heard of this film called Feed? It's a really, really it starred that dude from Hawaii Five-O. The people He also got vampire in a short-lived TV show called Moonlight. His name is Alex O'Loughlin. And some Australian pointer. Anyway, Alex O'Loughlin is this freak dude who runs like
this deep web site where people bet on women, fat women, to get fatter. It's a really odd, bizarre, and possibly disgusting film. And I really don't recommend it. It's fucking weird. And gross. And bizarre.
why you're do the right thing.
That's basically because there's this woman, the woman in the film is almost Shanny's, almost as fat as Shanny. Well, she's basically Shanny's body type, even though it's just a fat suit. Even though it's just a fat suit. Even though the actress was wearing like a fat suit or something. But it's
basically what Shanny would look like. Everything. Completely, colossally disgusting with no, with, like, you've seen what Jabba the Hutt looks like if anyone has ever watched Star Wars. You've seen, the vlog from X-Force. You've seen, Rob from Monster Inc. That's what Shanny looks like. But larger.
Right thing dead and, get consent before you put your hands on someone. That's why you're holding your breath, because I said something about you touching men without their consent. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm sorry.
Shanny is basically a whole new level of stupid. She's a rare breed of stupid. I mean, she's kind of like that Japanese beef level of stupid, and this is coming from someone who doesn't live in Colorado. But I've never heard of that expensive Japanese beef where the cow gets all fat and marbled and wobbly. Shanny is that variation, the autistic variation of that.
Don't try and read, Shanny. We all know Shanny can't read worth a damn to save her life. And that's because she didn't finish high school.
In order for a woman to touch him too. Don't be mad at me. And let's just say, I called you out on the butt touching in rebuttal over the massive amounts of lies that your friends gave me over seeing the
This is either directed towards Fiona or XXILD. Triple XILD.
I did something when I didn't over having an affair of my husband. When I
She's referring to the affair she had with Jason while she was still married to Chris.
did it. I don't remember it was that, and I called you out on that. Oh, I'm disloyal to my husband?
Well, you did get into an e-relationship with Jason before you were even married. And you've been cucking him on your OnlyFans account. So, there's that.
Oh, what about this, Fiona? That's what
Oh, it is Fiona.
That's what I did. And you go act like a big fucking baby over something that happened years ago and not do the right thing.
It's still relevant to this day because whatever happens on the internet stays on the internet.
Grudge from something years ago because I called you out, even though it's okay for everyone.
Well, you still act like a complete and utter bitch. And you'll continue to act like a complete and utter bitch until your inevitable end. So there's that, you hambeast.
To call everything in my life that doesn't even pertain to them out on me.
Well, if you make it public, it's everyone's business. If you post an OnlyFans, if you post sex videos with your wife, yes, I'm calling Rev Shandy's wife because obviously he has no
Penis. And he's basically more of a woman than Shanny. I know that's harsh, but god damn it, Rev, just get a sex change. It'll save you the trouble. God damn it, Rev, just go and get yourself a sex change. Start identifying as Revelina and say that you are a female soul trapped in a man's body. And maybe you can find another fat person to taste your baby carrot. Especially, and probably move out to San Francisco and live with an autistic furry who's into adult baby diaper fetish. And
Oh, it's
black
okay
magic.
For you to sit in rooms and laugh about me for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But I say something to you, oh, I'm a victim. I'm such a...
Well, you are a victim, Shanny. well, technically, you're a perceived victim. You always wear that victimhood as like a badge of honor. So you are a victim of your own success. Well, are you? Well, at least she's admitting that she likes to play the victim, and she wants a safe space.
Oh my god.
Just the utter spurginess is not enough to rip you a new asshole, Shanny. Because honestly, the amount of spurginess coming from you is immeasurable. It doesn't compare to the might of the average chantard. The other. Oh, look! Oh, joy. It's the blow-up doll talking.
We all know that G-Man is gay thoughts because every time he prays
Gay thoughts away. There's always Dragnot Silvus's shirtlessness and the robust scent of lobster bisque. And we all know that G-Man wants Dragnot's lobster bisque showering him. He wants him to squirt that lobster bisque juice on him. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of those G-Man gay jokes. We all know that Gary wants the bukkake.
He smelled so good.
Well, technically, it's not. Well, technically, Druid, it's not technically a compare video. I just post like videos of post like I look at some Christian videos from back in the day, and then I compare the behavior, the utter spurginess of the original Tard to the hambeast we all see in front of our screens. And the comparison I've made between Shanny and Christian is the fact that they both have a victim complex where they believe that they are persecuted by other people because of their lifestyle and their quest for happiness. However, Christian has been complaining about how people won't let him find true love in the state of Virginia. Shanny complains about finding validation from people. And in a way, they try to like exploit their disgusting behavior online for everyone else to gawk at. And when people refuse to accept the bullshit that they spew, they go into a tirade and threaten everything under the nine suns to make it go away. And, of course, much like Christian, Shanny's living situation looks like an episode of Hoarders. There's trash piling up everywhere. She doesn't bathe. She shits her briefs. And she is basically the sorriest excuse for a human being. And also, let's not forget, she has a poor grip on reality. It wouldn't fucking surprise me if Shanny starts viewing herself as a goddess once she realizes this whole Shanny for Christ thing isn't cutting isn't working out for her. This whole Christian belief isn't working out for her. Because, again, she'll start to, like, go on to the next thing. And decide, you know what? It's not as though God's gonna do me favors, so instead, I'll just become a god myself. And call myself a goddess. From an alternate dimension. And maybe people will take me seriously once I say that I am prophesizing a merge between alternate realities. Which I'm assuming that Shanny's gonna start doing hopefully soon, once she gets tired of being a good Christian. And no, I didn't really make a compare and contrast video of Shanny and Chris Chan. I don't even know where to begin. I just posted a live stream where I posted like Chris Chan videos to like alleviate the utter idiocy of Shanny, just so I can have a good laugh. And also, she kind of looks like him. Well, a much larger version of Chris Chan, if that's possible. She threatens people continuously. She threatens to bring in police, detectives. And, well, she called the cops on Jason. She called the cops on Jason. And it got her arrested. That Shanny has in common with Chris Chan is multiple arrests, multiple run-ins with the law. They both have a strong resentment towards the towards law enforcement police officers. Sorry. They hate the police because they got arrested. Except Shanny never calls the police jerk cops, Chris calls them jerk cops. And it wouldn't fucking surprise me if Chris talked about the Minnesota riots and George Floyd behind closed doors, referring to them as jerk cops for hurting a black man. He would still refer to them as jerk cops. Basically, drag is just repeating what fucking Rev is talking about. When Rev said that her vagina smells like truffles. And that he was the one that implemented the baby, saying that he had a baby carrot. He kind of, and, chicken wings or whatever the fuck. Chicken wings or whatever the fuck. And this is where she starts accusing Drag of being a rapist. Right, guys? Oops. Sorry, I kind of accidentally clicked that shit. Yeah. This is the part. Yeah, Todd, if you're still in the chat, this is the video where Shanny accused Drag of raping her emotionally, I think. She didn't really say that Drag raped her, but the tone in her voice would... But it wouldn't fucking surprise me if Shanny would say that Drag raped her emotionally.
So continue on showing people you have a rapist mentality. by degrading women and their genitalia. I guarantee you'll get plenty of views for degrading a woman's genitalia.
Shanny, you have an OnlyFans account. You have videos where you and Jason engage in disgusting sexual acts to the point where it's unbearable to watch, and I don't have the stomach to look at them because I don't want to have an eating disorder where I vomit uncontrollably after watching Jason fail to thrust his quote-unquote baby carrot in whatever fold you have. And there's the retard talking. Anyway, let's continue on the trolling train of Shannon Dornbush, aka Shannon Weston Chandler, aka Shanny for Quick.
I have a question to irate Alex and FabFit and Geeky, since you like to say how much of a terrible person I am.
It's not FabFit and Geeky, it's FabFit Geeky, you dumb bitch. Learn how to say it right, you repulsive hambeast.
I'm just wondering if you condone Dragna literally sexually harassing me.
Oh my god! How the fuck is this person real? How on God's green earth is this person on YouTube? Honestly, guys, it's baffling to see someone this moronic say the stupidest things. And I've seen Chris Chan bitch and complain about how his trolls are going after the people he cares about, when most of those trolls are just not even trolls to begin with. I'm not encouraging people to start sending Shanny pizzas, but would it be funny if... But somewhere out there, someone will do that. Which I highly don't recommend. Maybe you should send Vaughn some pizzas. Or G-Man. Oh wait, G-Man doesn't have a house, so... Someone send Vaughn a pizza. Just to piss him off.
Do you condone the actions that what he's doing right now?
Honestly, they don't give two fucks about what you think because they know you're they know you're a liar.
Because my OnlyFans is completely torn down.
Well, you took it down.
I'm not on it anymore.
You deleted it.
And he saved videos that he stole from me.
Those videos are on other torrent sites. Anyone can archive those videos. Anyone could archive those videos and copy them.
He stole these videos and he's showing it to the public
He just showed it to his brother.
and sexually harassing me and talking about my body and how it looks and how he thinks it smells.
Well, basically, you don't bathe, Shanny. And no one wants to look at your naked, grotesque blob, gelatinous mass of a body. Honestly, I don't know what kind of people are into that shit, but you should be ashamed of yourselves for wanting to look at this hambeast.
It's baffling that she continues on this tirade
Tirade. Trying
to accuse someone of
assaulting them. Next you'll
You'll see Shanny abuse, drag, breaking emotionally. And I want to see
the
reaction
drag.
when Shanny says that.
Honestly, it's probably gonna be
But
of an explanation.
because it's obvious that Shanny dragged rape.
Like she accused her ex-husband of rape. If you remember the arrest video, you know, the one where she got arrested after the whole Baja Blast beatdown, she complained saying that she got raped and she gets raped and gets arrested or something like that. She said that her ex-husband raped her, which, from what I understand, Chris didn't do that. I don't know about Douglas, her first husband, but I don't really think that anyone raped. Well, she's basically unrapeable at this point because we all know what happened to her when she was 16. And I know it's a very bad thing to go through, and I don't wish that on anyone. But the thing with Shanny is that she refuses to let go of the past because she associates what happened to her to what she's going through now. And it wouldn't surprise me if she'll openly say that drag emotionally raped her. Because that's basically what she's going for at this point.
Do you guys really do? Do you condone this? Do you condone these actions?
They don't care about what you... Irate Alex has moved away from you. Moved away from your bullshit at this point. He's still dealing with health issues. And Fatfit Geeky, she's had it with your bullshit. Because she knows that you're a liar. And you don't take responsibility for your actions. Again, another reason why I've been another example that I can use to compare Shanny to Chris Chan with is her constant blaming of other people for shit that she's done. Making sex videos that no one ever wanted to see. Hell, Chris Chan's sex tape with the blow-up doll, the uncensored version of Chris Chan's Julie sex tape can be viewed on Pornhub. And so are your OnlyFans videos. In fact, most of the OnlyFans accounts and OnlyFans videos can be found on Pornhub. I've seen ASMR artists have OnlyFans accounts, which can be viewed, OnlyFans videos that can be viewed on Pornhub. Honestly. And the thing about them is that you're not good at porn, Shanny. Hell, you're not good at sex either. Your girth shrouds your whatever organs you have. And let's not forget that Jason has no penis, so it wouldn't matter if whatever you two were doing would be considered sex. It'd be like a fucking dry heat at this point.
Does anyone
You're not a woman, Shanny. You're a hambeast. And Drag wasn't sexually harassing you. He was just showing his brother how disgusting you really are. Rightfully so, he has every right to do so.
And that's not
Considered sexual harassment.
Is it okay to sexually harass a woman?
You're not a woman, Shanny. You're a hambeast. A swamp donkey. A blob. A behemoth. You're not human. You're a Jabba the Hutt looking creature.
I want you to answer that. Because that's what he's doing, is sexually harassing a woman.
He is not sexually harassing you, Shanny. He just showed a video from your OnlyFans account, which can be viewed online because you put it out there and charged people for less. And some dumbass who, I don't know if you can get off to that shit or are you just bought it just for the lulz. Had the of posting it on Pornhub.
So, again, it's your own damn fault that your shit is out there.
And no one is saying anything about it or holding him accountable. And you say I'm disgusting and he's literally...
You are disgusting, Shanny. You're basically the epitome of white trash. You live in squalor, surrounded by loads of shit that you really don't need. Your living situation, again, is something out of a 80s horror film. You are basically in a tumultuous state of despair. Your grasp on reality is deteriorating to the point where you can't even decipher between the difference between fiction and reality. Your husband is a brain-dead troglodyte who enables you. You're openly racist. You're openly sexist. And you're openly homophobic. You are by far the most politically backward person I've ever seen. And I've seen Trump supporters who are less politically backward than you. Also, G-Man is also politically backward. But then again, G-Man is stuck in the past. He's basically stuck in the 1500s. Stop using that word, you fucking imbecile.
Do you condone these actions? Or are you actually going to be actual human beings and do the right thing?
They don't have to do shit. They have their own lives to worry about, you hambeast.
That's what I want to know.
I want to know what made you this way. What is the attraction and what keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Shanny for Christ. I'm sorry. What made her this way? Sorry, I don't have the sad, dramatic music. So I'm just going to say it like this. I'm going to start doing like an impression of Gino Samuel. What made her this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Shanny for Christ. And by the way, Druid Lover, if you type in a quick fill library and look through some of the old Christian videos, you can see a similarity between his behavior from back in the day and Shanny's behavior. I'm not saying they say the same thing, but comparing Shanny for Christ to Christian is like comparing an apple to a hand grenade. Oh, I'm sorry. Comparing Shanny for Christ to Christian is almost akin to comparing an apple to a nuclear bomb. Which is something that I try to tread. I just go for the minuscule behavioral traits and the psychological aspects that they two share. I don't go into full details of who they are because everybody knows who Christian is. I mean, anyone who's been on the internet knows who Christian is. There's an entire website dedicated to all the shit he has done. I mean, Christian has been around for almost 2 decades. He is basically a veteran of the internet.
That's what I truly want to know. Maybe you can answer me.
No, they're not going to answer you, Shanny. Because they don't have the time or patience to put up with your bullshit. Because they know you're a liar. Anyway, let's continue on the trolling train of Shanny for Christ. I'm calling it that because it's basically the trolling train. And here's the one that I got pissed at. This is the one I got pissed at. The one that made me go completely off the rails. Or at least, well, then again, I came in a bit late because I didn't know the Geek Room salt mine was early. I didn't take into consideration that they were going to have it early. Or the fact that Billy kind of ended it quickly because he had to go take his mom somewhere, and Drag had to help his parents settle in. So it was an early stream. Not enough people showed their booty holes. I couldn't show my booty hole on the stream. And that's basically because I'm not a member and I don't usually donate to the super chats. So it's highly unlikely that anyone's going to see my... It's highly unlikely that they're going to see some of the shit I say. Because I'm not a member and I don't donate super chats. But I just do it anyways. But they follow me, so it's all good.
YouTube, I want you to help me. I am being completely sexually harassed by this man named Dragnon Silvas.
Oh my god. This is the one that pissed me off because it's disgusting that she would go this far to ruin... She would go this far to resort to defamation of character. This is extreme defamation of character. And I've seen this happen time and again with other lolcows. And it's very sick and disgusting that they would go this far.
It's I did an OnlyFans a long time ago. It's not even open. He stole my content.
No, he didn't. He didn't really steal your content, you dumb bitch. It's out there on the internet for everyone else to see, you fat, malignant tumor.
And he's showing it to these men that I don't even know. Okay, I don't even know if these men will find me and try to kill me or rape me.
No, he hasn't! No one wants to rape you, you dumb bitch. You're basically the epitome of human garbage. Hell, I wouldn't even consider you a human. That's why I identify you as a hambeast, because you're basically colossally massive to the point where you're gonna need a miracle to lift you off the ground. And also, why? Also, Drag is not sexually harassing you. He didn't even rape you. Also, another thing, your disgusting lifestyle and horrid behavior is enough to warrant aversion.
Or anything. And he's showing these people revenge porn. And you literally...
It's not revenge porn when you post it on the internet. Hell, even Chris Chan had the utmost sincerity to, like, I don't know. Oh wait, no. Chris Chan did it because the trolls made him do it. The trolls made him film a sex video where he fucked a blow-up doll. But then he did it just for the hell of it. Even Chris Chan acknowledges the fact that he did that shit. Yes, there have been videos that where it shows Chris Chan completely naked, fucking a blow-up doll, fucking a PlayStation 3, fucking a pillow, while badly singing All-Star by Smash Mouth off key. They're out there, but most of them are censored, except for the one where he fucked a PlayStation 3. But that's because some asshole troll stole his PlayStation Network account and blackmailed him. I don't see anyone blackmailing Shanny. I don't see anyone blackmailing Shanny to fuck a PlayStation 4. Hell, I don't even see anyone blackmailing Jason to fuck a PlayStation 4. And we all know he has a weak stroke game. That's because he doesn't have a penis.
really have it on your channel. You literally...
No, he didn't. He just showed his brother a video on his phone. And obviously, that shit is up there for everyone else to see. Because you posted it on the internet. So where anyone can see it. And there's a thing that goes like this. Whatever you post on the internet has every right to stay up there. You need to think before you upload anything. Because it's obvious you don't have put any thought into your videos. And
on your whole station of a man sexually harassing a woman.
he wasn't sexually harassing you. Oh my god, this is Carlos Maza all over again. This is Carlos Maza all over again. If you don't know who that is, Carlos Maza was this lispy, gender-neutral, Carlos Maza was this gender-fluid, lispy employee of Vox Studios who tried to, like, elicit a response from YouTube when right-wing conservative Steven Crowder made a joke that might have been too provocative. But anyway, Maza went into a tirade when people refused to accept the false accusations he made on Crowder, and threatened the livelihood of any content creator on YouTube by issuing some sort of idiotic restrictions just so that he could take Steven Crowder off the internet. It's people like these that are making it harder for content creators like myself to get ad revenue. Because they believe that they are so entitled that we have to walk on eggshells just so that they could feel comfortable. And you know what the worst part is? The admins of YouTube don't do a damn thing to put these people in their places. Like I said in my scripted video, the video I made, the badly made video with the poor mic quality, where I wrote a script and read it aloud. In that video, I mentioned one line that said like this: over a period of time, Shanny and her myriad of enablers have done nothing, and I repeat, nothing but harass people online, trying to get channels banned because Shanny decided to go on the internet and make a complete and utter ass out of herself. And when people refuse to accept the bullshit that she and her white knights are spewing, they go into a tirade and threaten everything under the Ninth Suns to make it go away. And if that's not an example of a Hugbox Chronicle, I don't know what is. And yes, I've been repeating that phrase because it still pertains to this shit. And the next time I do a G-Man stream, I'm going to say that I'm a Jesuit priest trying to spread the word of Jesus. Because it would be funnier.
And you think it's okay to do? Can you fucking fix yourselves, you two? I'm being sexually harassed by 3 men.
Oh my god. How is this person even real? How the fuck can anyone take this bitch seriously? It's insane to actually think that someone like this would actually go on YouTube and spout these stupid things. And I do agree with Todd Malicote's previous statement. I am beyond pissed off that Shanny is throwing around the words like sexual harassment and predator and rapist and flag ban. She can just go to hell where she belongs. And speaking of sexual harassment, I lost it when she talked about the dumb crossover. She also mentioned that she had 2 bodyguards with AK-47s. You see the lengths this hambeast will go through just so to make other people suffer. You see the danger that this woman possess might. Do you see that the danger that this woman is capable of? Obviously, we have a clear idea of what kind of person Shanny is. I mean, we've seen a number of videos that she's made spewing her idiotic nonsense for the world to see. And this is just basically taking it way too far. And who are those 3 men you talk about? I know Drag's one of them, but who is the other 2? No, the fuck he is not. You dumb hambeast. Again, this is Carlos Maza all over again. It's a special snowflake who is falsely accusing someone of sexual harassment and homophobic remarks. And now we're seeing the same thing with Shanny, except the thing is, no one, and I repeat, no one takes Shanny seriously. Hell, not even the folks at YouTube will take her seriously, because it's obvious that she doesn't want to talk to anybody, because it's clear that she rather be alone because all humans have shown her pain, as she said in her pro-COVID video.
And he's been doing it for months and months.
No, he hasn't.
Literally selling my own content.
No, he's not!
Making money off other people's content and harassing people.
No, he isn't.
He's gotten people stalked. He's gotten people's house broken in, and you do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. You do.
Oh my god.
This bitch is really, really pissing me off to the point where I am going
Morals here. Do you really think
that YouTube is gonna believe in this story, because I've seen Drag's videos and there has been no evidence that he was harassing you. He makes like jokes about you, but that's just about it. Honestly, most of Dragnot's fans like to throw in a few jokes about how disgusting you are. And if you can't see that, then the only option for you at this point is to leave the internet permanently.
Do something. I'm being sexually harassed, and now I have these other 2 men that I don't even know.
those other two men? Answer me that, you malignant tumor.
Trying to get into my business, and I don't even know these men. What if I get raped and killed, you two? You will be held responsible, goddammit, because you don't protect your fucking YouTube creators. You don't protect us, and you allow people to harass us.
Oh my god. Do you really think... Dude, honestly, if YouTube does see this, and if YouTube takes... You know my channel is going to be nuked. You know the people I follow are going to be nuked too. If this happens again, there will be another adpocalypse. This is why we should not take this bitch seriously. Because YouTube has been known to violate their terms of services. Sorry, I got my own air freshener. And I got some notification of something. Honestly, we need to stop Shanny from dictating what YouTube should do, because it's obvious that if
someone who's dumb enough to not look through all the shit that Shanny has said, there will be another adpocalypse. And trust me, we don't want that to happen. If someone in YouTube sees this shit, there will be another adpocalypse, and we don't want that to happen.
Implore YouTube to not listen to this hambeast. Anyone on YouTube who has a functioning brain, the only person that should be banned from this platform is Shanny for Christ and GTV Network. YouTube, you should do your job to ban Shanny for Christ and GTV Network. Oh wait, no, don't scratch that. Don't ban her. Otherwise, we won't have content. So, honestly, don't ban anyone, YouTube. Just get rid of her ad revenue, if she had any. You know, ignore what I have to say, YouTube. Don't ban Shanny. Don't ban GTV Network. Don't ban all these internet lolcows. It's obvious that we thrive on this content. So, don't ban anyone. Because, honestly, I really don't think it should be appropriate to ban these people. Because it's unethical. So, YouTube, don't listen to this woman. She's lying. It's a thing that she does. And honestly, I'm gonna show a video that proves the point that Shanny likes to lie a lot. After this, I'm going to show the mother video.
Help me.
Like I said, she does look like Christian in a sense. As a matter of fact, let me show like a clip. Hold on. Let me get rid of the display capture here. Sorry, you're not going to see my... Sorry, you won't be able to see my titty pictures. Sorry, you won't be able to see my titty pictures, but this is a screen cap that I...
a few nights ago. By the way, Druid Lover, let me increase the size, folks. Sorry. This is Chris Chan right here. In case you don't know who this guy is, this is Chris Chan. And this is Shanny for Christ. You can see the different... You can see a somewhat similarity between the two. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. It's there. They have the same look. Another example of that is, of course, this picture that another screenshot that I implemented. Yeah. They are basically almost, if I'm not mistaken, almost one and the same. In terms of behavior, in terms of mentality, you can tell that. But then again, Shanny's a bigger adult child than Chris. But I'll let you guys decide for yourself
To see whether or not they almost have similar characteristics. Hell, some of the thumbnails in my previous streams have like a picture of Shanny and Christian. They both have fucked up hair.
as though it hasn't been washed in days. They both don't bathe. Their living situation looks like an episode of either My Strange Addiction or Hoarders. And they both are mentally ill. So, I don't know if you think that they share strong resemblances, but you'll understand why I've been comparing her to Christian. It's because of this. Because
Of how
irreprehensible she can be. So, well, I guess
That's pretty much this stream.
I know it wasn't really that major or anything. I just wanted to get my frustrations out. Because, honestly, people like Shanny for Christ shouldn't be taken seriously because they really can't they can't really accept criticism. So, again, I hope anyone who's still in the stream, anyone who saw the stream, I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notifications to know when I'm going to upload either a video or a live stream. And my social media sites and other content information is in the description of the banner of my profile, and I'll catch you guys later. So I'm gonna play you off with the Sweetie Squad anthem. So see you guys next time.
Hello, Adam. You can have this. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Adam. You can have this. Hello, Adam. You can have this. Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis very deeply absorbed into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Code Hunter 77 has joined the game.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if there's any more account is honored and silently
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out any ignorant mentions the hashtag OnlyFans, it doesn't need to be. But these check marks are
You are not allowed to bring it to the hospital. No. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
God, you're kidding. It's just this declaration. This declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
And that, stop.